We continue our Great American Drought series tonight in one of the most productive agricultural areas in the world. At least it used to be. Newsy meteorologist Scott Withers has a look at how California's farmers are adapting as their land runs dry.
California's San Joaquin Valley, the most productive agricultural region in the world, growing 250 different crops, making up 17% of the nation's irrigated land.
It is very serious in the San Joaquin Valley.
The Megadrought hitting the region especially hard, draining reservoirs, changing what's grown and how much.
Our water supply has gotten even more limited. It's become less reliable and less predictable.
Joe Del Bosque owns a 2,000-acre farm in the valley, growing almonds, melons, and asparagus in the same area he grew up working the fields with his parents.
Well, we've always known that a lack of water is a potential hardship for our farm, but to get to the point where it completely stops the farm, we never thought it would happen.
California's water distribution is complicated. It's a two-pillar system ranking water rights seniority and public importance. These large canals moving water from the north. It looks like a lot, but every drop already allocated. The state cutting back on how much water farmers receive.
80% of the world's almonds come from right where we're standing. So if they're cutting back on the water for agriculture, isn't that impacting consumers around the planet?
It definitely does. It definitely does. As our food supply shrinks, their food prices are going to increase.
This is what a melon farm in Central California is supposed to look like. And this is 120 acres of what should be a melon farm. Joe couldn't plant it this year because of the drought.
He's also giving up on planting asparagus and is moving water from less valuable field crops to more profitable ones. His almond grove suffering from the drought.
There's 3 parts to the almond.
And water cutbacks. Some of the trees producing smaller than normal nuts.
And the size of the nut is important. Most people don't know this, but a larger almond fetches more money than a smaller almond.
California almonds are big global business. 4 out of every 5 almonds eaten on the planet are grown in California. And the drought cutting output this year by 10%.
Oh, it's a great worry for all of us as an industry and for the individual farmer.
The California Almond Board spending decades researching water efficiency, helping farmers cut irrigation needs by 33%. But the drought still forcing some to reduce their groves.
I think the more profitable crops that do have global demand will probably be those that will prevail. But certainly the future of California agriculture is most likely a smaller footprint than we have today.
Agricultural economist Professor Daniel Sumner predicting farmers will sacrifice field crops like hay, protecting the cash crops, almonds, grapes, and walnuts. The drought squeezing farmer profits, but not the customers. At least yet.
Even though you don't see it at the supermarket, that doesn't mean it's not really serious. For the farmers and for the ecology, by the way.
The other row of sunflowers there.
Farmer Joe Del Bosque trying to protect an essential part of his farm, his field crew. Less crops means less work.
And these are the folks that stand to be hurt or suffer hardship if we have a drought.
And the long-term forecast predicting about average precipitation and the possibility of more drought next year. I'm Newsy meteorologist Scott Withers.